Welcome to Behind the Curl, where connection is created with one another through the sharing of the personal natural hair stories and experiences, as well as natural hair education brought to you by myself. I am a naturally textured curly hair specialist. I am also your host, Amy Bush, and I invite you to join me as we celebrate what is natural, beautiful, and authentic. Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Curl. With me as your host, I'm Amy Bush. In today's episode, I was going to talk about oils, natural oils specifically, and the relationship they have with your curls, as well as to offer you my opinion and experiences on what I believe oil actually does for your curls, and some of it is science. And why have people recommended oils for the hair over the years? In fact, oils have been a very important part of the care and treatment of our hair. In fact, ever since ancient times, they have been used in purification rituals, health, and the beautification of hair. And oils are common all around the world, whether they are used directly or as an additive to our hair products. But just because we have a long history with oils, does that mean that they really are as effective as we've been told or taught to believe? And should we be using them just because they have been recommended? By the end of this episode, you will be able to make a better choice for yourself. Oils are a popular choice for many reasons. Besides the fact that they've been used throughout history, one of the recent reasons for using oils is because of how they make our hair look. Oils can have an instant effect on making the ends of the hair appear as if they are rehydrated, less frizzy, and shiny. But one of the questions that I have is, are they actually repairing the hair and therefore creating less frizz and shine, or is it just masking the problem? It has become quite popular to believe that oil, especially certain oils, have the capability of providing repair to the hair strands due to the protein content that is found in certain oils. But what is really happening when oil is applied to the hair? Well, what's happening is that these oils are seeping into every tiny crevice and hole within the hair shaft, therefore creating a smooth surface. But there's only a quick fix, and a temporary one at that. The reason is that this is temporary is because the oil proteins, as well as the structure of oil, is not really bonded into the hair shaft, which means that every time you shampoo the hair, a bit of that is going to be removed, and then exposing the true structure of the hair. If the hair has been damaged through processing from color or other chemicals, as well as mechanical damage and heat damage, what you are really going to need are amino acids. And these amino acids are imperative in order to create a stronger structure to hold on to the hydration. The one thing that we know about oil and water is that they do not mix. Have you ever tried that? Put it in a glass, poured oil, poured water, let it sit. You can see it separated until you shake it up, and then it separates again. So if you do have damaged hair, and you're trying to fix it with oil, you can actually make things worse, believe it or not. It is true, oils can seal in some of that moisture. However, if that is the case, they would also seal out any moisture or treatments that you're trying to apply to the hair. And because of this effect, the more that you use oil, more often you're going to need to shampoo, which means that you would have to use a clarifying shampoo in order to remove the surface buildup so that the cuticle can be opened in order to receive moisture and the amino acids. And if you're looking to fight frizz and create more shine, I would recommend using low pH products or balanced pH products on your hair. This will smooth and tighten the cuticle, making it flatter, therefore resulting in less tangles and a smoother texture. There are a few things to take into consideration that would be considered a downside to using oils on your scalp and hair. Oils can cause an increase in naturally occurring yeasts that will be exacerbating conditions like seborrheic dermatitis, and also oils can cause excessive attraction to dirt, which can actually clog the hair follicles. Now, a yeast buildup can look like dandruff flakiness on the scalp. So adding oil to the scalp can not only not get rid of the buildup, but may even intensify it. So due to active yeast production and buildup of dirt on the scalp is why some people actually see an increase of hair fallout or hair loss after using oils on their scalp. And in fact, oils can also be a magnet for dirt, meaning that you may have shine initially when you apply it, and then as the days go on, you will see the hair become dull and lifeless. And then the cycle continues with feelings as if you need to cleanse with stronger products, and then the cycle starts over again. But there are other options to get the results that you're looking for your curls without using oils. There are ways to take care of our scalp properly so that we can have healthy hair production and growth, and we can allow our bodies to take care of themselves. Ways that we can help our scalp is by washing our hair with gentler shampoos. Shampoos that have a lower pH as well as are sulfate-free. And I recommend not going longer than 7 days in between your shampoos. Depending upon your hair and your skincare needs, you may have to shampoo twice a week. You're going to know based on how your scalp feels. If it's feeling a little itchier, feeling a little more built up, or maybe you're seeing some extra flakiness. Then you're going to follow up with a silicone-free conditioner. Once again, looking for a lower pH in your product. It is important to be silicone-free, as silicone can act like oils and create an unwanted seal on the hair, therefore starting a cycle as I described previously with the oils. However, in my experience, silicones are even more difficult to remove from the hair, therefore requiring a harsher cleanser in order to clean and open up the cuticle so the hair can receive the moisture. In the past, some individuals have preferred the lock method, which stands for liquid, oil, cream, and in that order on the wash day. After my years of experience, if I were to choose an oil, I would use the LCO method on wash day. This stands for liquid, cream, and oil in that order, which this makes more sense to me with my understanding of how oils and liquid or water do not mix, as well as if I would want to be able to seal in the moisture and an oil as a sealant. Therefore, I want that to be the last thing I apply. So in conclusion, based off of my experience and understanding, that if I chose to apply oils to my hair, I would want to apply them to the ends of my curls and stay away from my scalp. I would also make sure that I had an array of products available that I may choose to use daily for the upkeep of the health and maintaining a frizz-free and shiny appearance of my curls. But as in all things, balance is the key. A little bit can go a long way, and more is not always better. Oils that I like to look for and in products are ones that absorb and not just lay on the outside of the hair. Personally, I like to see the ingredients in products contain avocado oil, vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil, and sesame seed oil. But my favorite forms are where there is a compilation of multiple lightweight oils that work together. These are oils that are contained in products designed for your hair that have been restructured in order for the hair to receive the benefits of maintaining moisture and being capable of being cleansed easily. In order for that to happen, most natural ingredients do need to be restructured so that the hair can absorb the molecular size. So basically, oils in their raw form are not as easily absorbed. One of the ways that I'd like to test a product or oil, I'd like to take a small amount and apply it to the skin on the back of my hand and then rub it in. What I am personally looking for is absorption. If it absorbs and my skin feels soft and supple, I know that this is going to be a good choice for my curls. If I continue to feel a heavy layer lingering on top of my skin, then it's either going to be too heavy for my curls or it's going to lay and create a barrier that's going to be difficult to remove. So now that you have an understanding of how oils behave, try taking a look at the products that you have. Take a few out, test them, and see if you can see a difference in how they're laying on your skin, or even taking note, does it absorb? And then also pay attention with the different products on how your curls are going to be performing. If you're really not sure going forward as to which products or which combinations are going to work, then try taking notes during your experimentation phase. This way you can make comparisons from day to day or even week to week. This will give you a better idea of which products are working and in which combinations. I'd love to hear your feedback on your experiences as to what works and doesn't work for you. Please feel free to share in the comments or even shoot me an email and let me know. If you are using oils and your hair feels great and is performing exactly like you want, and your skin feels good, and you're not having any issues on your scalp, then by all means carry on. Your body and your hair will tell you what you need. I look forward to hearing from you and meeting up again next week. Have a wonderful day and keep loving your curls. If you have really enjoyed listening today and would like to have me address any questions you may have, or if you are inspired to be interviewed on this podcast with your story, with either your success journey, or you would even appreciate extra help with your curls, send all correspondence to me at AmbushedCurlAcademy@gmail.com. I would love to add your voice and inspire other listeners. Now, I have an opportunity that is special for all of you that are hairstylists, or maybe you are not, but you know a hairstylist. And if you were inspired by what you heard and seeking to expand your curl education, I would like to invite you to visit the Ambushed Curl Academy website. There you will find my online curl education course I created in order to inspire other hairstylists. If you have any questions, I can be reached at AmbushedCurlAcademy@gmail.com, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining me today. It has been a pleasure to have this opportunity to celebrate natural curls with you. And until we meet again, love your curls and embrace the natural beauty that is uniquely you.